Hey guys, it's Jamie. Today I have my third question and answers video, and I asked you guys to ask me questions on Facebook, and so here they are. The first one is actually from Skype, and it's from Tommy Labar, and he says, what type of music are you into? I'm into a variety of music, from rap to pop, mainstream pop, R&B, dance. I'm into literally everything except heavy metal and screamo. I will admit, the drummers, the guitarists, the pianists, they're all talented, but the singers that scream into the microphone just requires no musical talent, I'm sorry. But if you're into that, I'm gonna let you do you and enjoy your screamo, but it's not for me. The first Facebook question comes from Sam Sharpley, and he says, what is the most humiliating thing that has ever happened to you? Wow, thank you for asking this question. I really don't want to answer it. So I was in school and some guy stole my scarf. He runs into the boys' restroom with it and pretends to flush it down a cubicle, then runs out of the restroom. I run into the restroom and the cubicle that I looked at was locked, and what I didn't know is that it was actually locked for maintenance. So I kicked the door down because I thought he locked it, breaking the door, and then there was no one in there. I then run out all angry, go back to looking for my scarf. I eventually found it in the end, but then when it came to the lunchtime assembly, I didn't realize that some little kid had went and told the principal that I did that. There's me, sat in assembly. Then the principal comes out, holding the lock from the door, and there's 500 people in this hall. She holds up the lock and says, whoever did this today, own up now, stand up. And I whispered to my friend, she has no idea who it is. And then she says, you know who you are, stand up now, your last chance. Looking around the hall, so I'm sat right at the back left corner. She didn't even look at me once, so I'm like, she does not have a clue. Then she calls out my name and shouts, get to my office now. I then had to stand up in front of 500 people and walk out of the hall in shame. That was without a doubt one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Trace Fasher asks, I'm going to change this question a little bit to make it more appropriate. Would you ever go through a mall screaming any odd word at the top of your voice? Yes, been there, done that. I've been kicked out of many malls for exactly that. So, yeah. The next question comes from Harry Puzas. I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. You can punch me. I'm sorry. If someone is gay, like completely heterosexual, like completely homosexual, and they're attracted to every hot guy they see, but there's one girl at school they like, not in a sexual way, but they just really like her, does this mean they're bisexual? My answer to that is no. I don't think that just liking a girl when you're sexually attracted to guys means you're bisexual. That just means you like them for who they are as a person, and there's no need to try and label yourself something different just because you find one girl attractive. I mean, a lot of girls are attractive. I don't see how you can't appreciate how someone is good looking or attractive, because when someone is, you know, you might get attracted to them, but if you're not sexually, then don't really try to fool yourself into thinking you're straight or something. Just stay with what you're happy with. You might be pansexual. If you are sexually attracted to just her, then, you know, I'm not stopping you. Go for it. That's all I can say. But don't go trying to change your label left and right, because that's just gonna cause drama. Next question comes from Henry Crenshaw. What is the one thing that means the most to you and something that keeps you grounded? Lots of things mean a lot to me. My family, my friends, my boyfriend. I appreciate everything I have. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you guys for watching my videos. That means a lot because it helps me get somewhere. And I just appreciate everyone that supports me and respects me for who I am. I wouldn't say it keeps me grounded. I don't know what you mean by grounded, but whatever. Moving on. Henry also asks, do you believe nothing exists, and what is the meaning of nothing? Good question, but I want to save that for another video. I'll touch on it now. I don't believe that there is such thing as nothing. There must always be something, if that makes any sense. But we're getting too scientifical. I'll save that for another video. Matthew Bryan, just read the label. I can't really pronounce your name, and I don't want to pronounce it wrong because I feel like such an idiot. When you come to New York City, what is the one place you always love to visit no matter what? I've only been twice, but I would have to say it's the comedy clubs. If you go down Times Square and someone stops you and tries to sell you a ticket for a comedy show at like 9 p.m, take it. It's fucking brilliant. It was so funny. The comedians are extremely talented. It's really cool. Jacob Lee Hart asks, if you had to eat a brick or eat a bucket of mud, which would you choose? It would have to be a bucket of mud. I'm not ruining my teeth trying to eat a brick. That would suck. It would also suck eating mud, but it wouldn't suck as bad as eating a brick. Nina Sabal asks, if I ate myself, would I double in size or disappear completely? Good question, but the answer is neither. You would remain the same mass unless you took a shit. You are not changing, you are just eating yourself. If I eat my finger right now, it goes to my stomach. I stay the same mass, unless I take a shit, in which case, then I lose mass. It will get to a point where you can't eat yourself anymore, because you will start to die. Moving on. Rodrigo Martin asks, if you meet the Westboro Baptist Church, which will be the 3 things you would love to do in front of them? Well, I would kiss my boyfriend, I would have a conversation about how fabulous I am, and I would love to punch a member of the Phelps family in the face. Just me? I'm pretty sure it's not just me. Jessie Cat says, what would you do if the person that you like is far away from you? Well, I'm in that situation right now. I would try to visit them, or just keep in contact. Christopher Eaton asks, who is your #1 role model? I have a lot of role models, and that will probably change every week, but at the moment, musically, I would say Deep Ride or even Hoodie Allen. In person, a lot of my role models are my close friends, and even my boyfriend is a good role model. Nina Sabal asks yet another question. If we were to describe you, what description would you want? Hot or cool? Why? I'm not gonna pick a name for me. I'm not gonna say that I'm hot or cool because I don't think that. It's up to you. You say what you want about me in the comments below. I'm in no position to judge myself, if that makes sense. What advice can you give to those couples who have a long distance relationship in order for their relationship to keep strong? This is a good question. I would say that communication is the key. Trust is extremely useful, and commitment. Those 3 things are pretty important in any relationship, but especially in long distance. Mark Duresk asks, why can't you get a close boyfriend? Why suffer a long distance relationship? I wouldn't call it suffering, as there are so many better things in the relationship than just the fact that I can't touch them. I'm not gonna be in a relationship just for physical contact. I'm not a hoe. But yeah, it's a pain, but distance is only temporary. If you love someone, no distance will be able to come between that, and there's no reason to not be in it. And I'm not looking for a close boyfriend in the sense that I don't really leave my house, I don't really know any gay people, and I just have this thing for American guys, I'm sorry. And that pretty much wraps it up. Like my Facebook page in the description, that's where you guys ask me those questions. So if you want to be in my next Ask Jamie, which will probably be in about a month's time, go to like my Facebook page and look for a status about questions, and then throw me some questions, or just ask them in the comments. Whatever. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to thumbs up and share with your friends. Subscribe if you're not already. And the comment question of the day is, what are your opinions on long distance relationships? Have you ever been in one? Would you ever be in one? Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Jamie, and I will see you next time. One last thing, the winner of the mini competition I held, the caption, this stupid photo of me, goes to Rodrigo Martin, and he said, bitch please, don't mess with the insane. That is so true, because I am insane. Rawr.